distinguished leaders and guests, dear colleagues, good afternoon. I'm Pan Yan from China Association of Performing Arts. I will be the hostess of the afternoon session. Now we are going to open the China and Afro-Asian Region Performing Arts Forum. So, the purpose of the forum is to strengthen exchange and cooperation with performing art institutions in Africa and Asia, and to explore the new business models across regions. First of all, I would like to introduce the guests present today. First of all, guests from foreign countries. Mr. Iblasin Alizan from the Saudi Arabia Embassy to China. Mr. Sudia, the cultural counselor from the Turkish Embassy to China. Mr. Muhammad from Egypt Embassy to China. And also we have Mr. Feng Litao, Deputy Director of Bureau of International Exchange and Cooperation, Ministry of Culture and Tourism of China. And Madame Zhou Hanping from the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. And Mr. Zhao Liang from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And Mr. Lin Zhenwei from the Beijing Bureau of Culture and Tourism. And Mr. Zhu Kening, President of China Association of Performing Arts. Thank you for your support. Now, first of all, I would like to invite up to the stage Mr. Feng Litao, Deputy Director of Bureau of International Exchange and Cooperation, Ministry of Culture and Tourism of China. Distinguished Mr. Zhu and Mr. Li, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, on behalf of the Bureau of International Exchange and Cooperation, Ministry of Culture and Tourism, I would like to congratulate on the opening of this forum. And I would also like to thank people from all walks of life who have shown interest and support for China Afro-Asian region cooperation. All these regions are cradles of Asian civilizations, and the Silk Road have connected the regions together. Just as President Xi Jinping has said, cultural exchange and cooperation is based on diversity. Over 2,000 years, our culture has learned from each other and has made a great contribution to human progress. Over the years, as China strengthened its friendly cooperation with Afro-Asian regions, our cooperation in culture and art spheres has also deepened. And such cooperation has not only enriched our friendly ties, but also benefited the people. Performing arts is an important part of culture. It is a concrete representation of the essential spirit of a country and a nation through music, drama, and dance. Into the 21st century, China and Afro-Asian countries face the same challenge, that is how to combine the traditional art of the nation with modern art, how to combine the development of domestic performing arts industry with the world trend so as to better present and promote the art of our own nation and country in a broader and larger stage. We need to jointly explore this topic. We need to learn from each other and to draw upon each other's strengths. We also need greater cooperation and sharing to create a broader market in our regions. This year, COVID-19 has spread around the world, which has caused a significant impact on people's lives and the socio-economic development. And the performing arts industry has been greatly impacted. Currently, thanks to the efforts of the Chinese government and the Chinese people, we have put the pandemic under control. With efforts to further control the pandemic, we have quickly resumed work and production, and including the performing arts industry. The theaters have gradually opened to the audience, and the art groups have resumed their production and rehearsals, and open-air music festivals as well as performances in tourist spots have also returned to normal. The pandemic has also served as a catalyst for online performances. A lot of artists, including many people present today, have made significant contributions. And you have expanded a greater room for the future development of the performing arts industry, and has made the form of performing arts more convenient. In order to promote exchange and cooperation between China, Africa, and Asian regions in the performing arts area, I would like to propose the following. First, we should establish a regular cooperation mechanism between China and Afro-Asian regions. We need to provide real-time information about the repertoires, the different programs, and the performing arts institutions, as well as consulting services regarding the management policies in different countries, so as to facilitate exchange and cooperation across the regions. Second, we should encourage the exchange of personnel between the performing arts organizations, institutions, theaters, and artistic festivals in China Afro-Asian region. We also should organize the expos, trade fairs, art festivals, so as to encourage training of talents. Third, we need to encourage joint development of repertoires and programs, and to jointly promote those productions and conduct joint tours. We need to share the market and develop the market together. To conclude, I hope that you can fully leverage this platform and to share the development opportunities, conduct a pragmatic cooperation to promote joint development. Finally, I would like to thank the China Association of Performing Arts for your efforts that made this expo possible. And I would like to wish this forum a great success. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Feng. And we would like to thank the leaders from the Ministry of Culture and Tourism for providing us with such a platform. Second, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Zhu Kening, President of the China Association of Performing Arts. Distinguished Mr. Feng and Mr. Zhou, distinguished leaders, guests from home and abroad, good afternoon. During the 2017 Asian Art Festival, the China Association of Performing Arts has proposed the establishment of the ASEAN Performing Arts Cooperation Alliance in the Cooperation Forum, which was warmly received by representatives from over 10 countries and regions. We have signed the framework for ASEAN Performing Arts Alliance, and in 2018, more countries and regions have participated in the more extensive discussion on this alliance. Unfortunately, Due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and other factors, this agenda item has been suspended. Here, we are holding the China and Afro-Asian Region Performing Arts Forum. I hope that we can resume this initiative and this progress in a broader framework. If we look at the contemporary international performing arts market, the Afro-Asian region lack the regional industry chain and the performing and the repertoires. Therefore, we are at a disadvantageous position in the international market. On the contrary, the US and the European countries are more intimately connected. So you have the effect of scale and have greater say and negotiating power in the market. Therefore, the countries in the Afro-Asian region should work together, integrate our resources, and build a bridge for cooperation between performing arts institutions and jointly develop repertoires. Just now, Mr. Feng talked about three suggestions to establish a regular cooperation mechanism and to share information, strengthen mutual visit and exchange of personnel, and work together to create repertoires and tours. I think these three suggestions are interrelated and are mutually re-enhancing. First, we can gradually establish a internet platform for information sharing. On this platform, the countries can showcase their existing and pipeline projects to showcase their contemporary performing arts and traditional arts and culture. They can disclose information on different activities and exhibitions and provide consulting services for their respective policies. As more and more performing arts institutions, industry organizations, and individuals participate in this platform, there will be more information on this platform and there will be more opportunities for exchange and cooperation. The China Association of Performing Arts is ready to provide financial, technical, and human resource support for such a platform. Second, the information from this platform can promote mutual visit and interactions offline. Over the past decade, the China Association of Performing Arts will organize our members to participate in the trade fairs and art festivals around the world. And the China Beijing Performing Arts Expo attracts participants from all around the world. A lot of deals were concluded and friendship has been strengthened during the expo. Online information exchange and offline mutual visit will promote the regular cooperation mechanism in the Afro-Asian region. Third, win-win cooperation is of utmost importance. In the past, we usually introduce the original productions directly from foreign countries. However, due to cultural differences and different aesthetics, some projects are not well accepted locally. And recently, there have been some new attempts, for example, to localize or have Chinese adaptation of classic foreign productions. And second, we invite the foreign directors to adapt our Chinese projects, and third, jointly develop projects. Adaptations of those original productions make it easier to be acceptable to different countries and regions. It can help promote the performing arts projects and can make the culture more inclusive. So I think this will help promote the exchange and cooperation in the Afro-Asian region in terms of the performing arts projects. To conclude, I would like to share with you some personal experiences. I often attend some exhibitions and art festivals in other countries. In the first place, I wanted to promote Chinese culture as much as possible, but gradually I discovered that many countries have their own unique way of artistic expression and traditional art. The exchange between different countries and peoples in Afro-Asian region not only helps to enrich the artistic and cultural development in the region, but also the overall development across the region. So I would like to wish great success of the China Performing Arts Expo. Thank you.
Thank you, President Zhu.